Yeah, I saw it.
It's nice that, like, it's great for the beach. Everything's open and it's easy, but, like, it's a little... She never looked at it. She made me bring the camera again. She's like, "Can you take more pictures?" I'm like, "I don't know. Are you going to look at them?"
Yeah.
She did really well. She does. She does a little bit of, like, leaves a little bit. And I was like, "She
You like iced coffee?
you know, steering and, you know, because it goes up and just falling asleep. That's nice that that's turning. So after I said it, like a couple of weeks, didn't that make
And then I told you that she likes the phone. So I don't know you guys one. I don't have your, yeah, I don't have your number, so I say, hey, that's that.
That's so funny. I work with Westy. Yeah, she sent me pictures. Oh my God. You're like great.
Hey guys, can I get somebody to work the table?
You mean Bridget?
No, hey, no, I did it last week. I don't care.
Oh. Jen, well, sending Jen.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Like, this is it, guys.
Sorry. All right, we're just underway here. Blue Star Princeton field hockey, and this is Blue Star in the white, Princeton in the black. Shona to Chloe, that's Ryan Burdett in the middle there. Sydney on the left here. This is a ball for Sid. Sydney trying to send it in. Still Sid. And now Princeton on the attack, midfield here. And Shona steals it. Back to Princeton though. Princeton along the right side. Into the middle for Kaylin. Kaylin to, I think that's Leanna. Okay, so it looks like the front line is Sloan, Ryan, Chloe. The midline is Sydney, Shona, and Bella. In the back is Mallory, Kaylin, Peyton, and Lily. And I think Audrey's in goal. This is action down in the Blue Star offensive end, in the Princeton territory. And Bella sends it back to Peyton. In the middle, one touch for Shona, goes right to a Princeton stick. And a loose ball, Sydney picks up on the left side. Still Sydney. Sydney sending it in for the middle here. This is Ryan. And this is shot, score, Chloe. So Ryan to Chloe. 10 minutes remaining in the first half, and Blue Star quickly takes a 1-0 lead on the very first entry pass into the circle. Sydney, Ryan, Chloe in on that. Chloe with the goal. And Sydney takes it away here. Splits the defense. Up for Sloan. Sloan, nice move on the left side. Here's still Sloan. Sends it back to Sid. Sid across for Shona. Shona across for Bella. Bella now pulling on the right side into the right corner. It's got Chloe there. Too strong. Out of play.
All right, nice try.
Coach Jen yelling instructions on the transfer pass. Basically go wider. Spread the defense out. Create more space. Princeton deep in their zone. That one's hit too hard at Sloan. It's called danger. And Sloan back over to the right side. Shona will take this.
Oh, maybe not. No, you're looking at her leg.
Shona to Kalen. In the circle that was intended for Ryan, couldn't quite get there.
Knock it off, kid. Yeah. That was impressive. Yeah, she's like, that kind of hurt. That would be a softball. Yes, Cloud. You got her.
This is in the middle. Again, a shot. Is that Chloe again? No, that was Ryan. Yeah, I think that was a Ryan goal. Loose ball in the middle. Puts it in. 2-0, 7:45 remaining in the first quarter. They're playing quarters today. 4 12-minute quarters. And now Princeton controlling in midfield here. This is Avery, former Blue Star player. She turns it over to Sloan. Sloan now along the left side. She's got Reagan in front. The same way, Sydney will pick this up on the sideline. Sends it across for Lily. Lily across to the right side for Peyton. Peyton up the right sideline for Bella. Bella along the right sideline. And that's taken away by Princeton, but now it's a loose ball for Sydney. Sydney along the left side. She's got Sloan in front. Sydney splits the defense again. Sydney, loose ball, bouncing ball into the middle. Burdette trying to chase it down. And this is a Princeton ball coming out. Princeton over to the left side. Reagan putting pressure on. Loose ball there. Shona comes away with it. Sends it up front. This is a ball for Sloan in the corner. Too strong out of play. Same way, Blue Star ball.
I bet you did.
No, listen, God's getting the sign right at the top. You can't understand. They would know.
Into the circle again. And that's already out of play. Princeton from the top of the circle coming out. Sydney steps in front of it, can't quite control. Lily steps in front of that. Lily now pushing in front. Lily still gets it poked away. Princeton turning around. Sydney trying to defend. Lily backing on it. Lily wins that one over to Sid. And that is Mallory. Oh, loose ball for Lily. Lily again, trying to get it to Sid. That's intercepted. Lily pokes at it. Oh, big slap. And this is Blue Star ball. Sydney will take this. Sydney way back for Kalen. Cross to Peyton. Can't control, out of play. This is Princeton ball on the left sideline. They're trying to send it in. And Peyton with a nice defense. Somehow it's still Princeton ball. And now Shona away with it. This is a loose ball for Zoe. Zoe one touch to Ryan. Back to Zoe. So that's Leanna, 82. Loose ball for Reagan into the circle. Reagan still in the circle, centering it. That gets poked out. And Blue Star trying to keep it in. And this is Mallory. Mallory takes it away. Mallory thinking about sending it. And then passes right to a Princeton defender. Princeton now pulling right, poked away by Sydney. Same way, Princeton. Princeton from their right sideline, they send it back, right back to the Zoe steps in front of it. And we're gonna have the repeat, same thing, Princeton from the right sideline. This time they're trying to get into the midfield. And Princeton now coming back. Oh, nice stop by Lil. Sydney now. Sydney trying to fight for it. Sydney, black ball, stick foul on Sid. Princeton from midfield. Princeton. And now up the right sideline. Mallory on defense. Princeton gets through. Here we go into the middle there. Bouncing ball gets by everyone. And clear. This will be Peyton chasing this down into the rocks. She'll have it coming out. And she'll toss it to Kaylin. Kaylin coming out. Big ball over to Leanna. And Reagan now. Still Reagan. Reagan pushing up. This is Burdette now. Burdette into the center. That's Zoe in front. Backhand save. Another shot. That was Reagan with another shot. This will be a corner. So this will be 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Blue Star 2, Princeton 0. First corner of the game. I think that's Burdette on the insert. Sydney CR. Can't see who's up top. This goes to Kaylin. Kaylin, straight shot. In! Kaylin Riley with a straight shot off the corner insertion. And that's the third goal with 1:35 remaining in the first quarter. I think we got goals from Chloe, Ryan, and now Kaylin. Action still in the Princeton end. Burdette over to Reagan. Reagan sending it into the circle. Leanna right in front. And this gets sent back out. Bella chases that down. Peyton now on the right side. And this is Reagan in the corner. Reagan sending it in, trying to send it in, same way. And Bella will take this deep in the right corner. Send it back to Peyton. Back to Bella. Bella trying to send it in. Same way still. Bella trying to get it to Lil. Lily now sending it in. Bouncing ball in front. And out of play on the baseline. And that'll be Princeton ball. Lily was just saying that she's working on her backhand over the last couple of weeks. Now it's a little nice reverse there. So end of the first quarter, we're going to take a 2-minute break, 2 minutes on the clock. 3-0, Blue Star all over Princeton in the early going. In the earlier game, we had the orange team, I think that's Total Dutch, defeat the Knights.
My mom's dad was one of the team. So my mom has about like 55 first place points. And a branch of them live in Chicago. So every several years, and like, it was like my grandfather's brother had 4 kids. And then each of them have had like a zillion kids. And then each of them have had a gazillion. So there's a lot of them. There's hundreds of South Philly galleries. And when the Chicago clan, any subset of them, comes out to vacation in Wildwood, we all just send them.
Mid-Jersey Knights
So we literally like
lost to Total Dutch, I believe, 1-2 in the first game.
But the time before that, there was well over 100 of us. My uncle.
Okay, so we have, I see, is that Gratz? Grazi? Grazi left wing. Maddie right wing. We have 27 and 127 in the front. This is Lila Curtis right here in front of me. Burdette center mid. And Zoe running on to be the center forward. Hannah Little, the right mid. Shona, the defensive center mid. Lily, center back. Peyton right back. Mallory left back. That's the opening lineup for the second quarter. And this is a loose ball for Burdette. Burdette over to Curtis. Same way, it was still Burdette.
I was talking about yesterday, it's July 20th.
Burdette. Coach Jen yelling to go forward. Burdette sends it back. Burdette now sends it across for Curtis. Back to Burdette. Nice give and go. Loose ball there. That's Zoe with a shot in. Save. Grazi in front. Grazi puts it in. And I have not called Grazi's name in a while. That was a nice. That was a nice goal.
Good job, Blue Star. Good job, Touch.
Nice to see Grazi healthy and on the field. 4-0. That came with 10:55 remaining in the second quarter. This is Mallory right here in front. Mallory sends it back to Lily. Lily over to up for Shona. Nice. Shona over to Hannah. Hannah along the right sideline just dribbles it out of bounds. And Princeton from their left sideline in center court. Burdette steps in front of that one and then loses it. But still same way. Hannah now. Whoops. Something about 5 yards. Still Hannah. Hannah goes back to Peyton. Peyton looking across, trying to decide where to go. Goes right back to Hannah. And that's too strong. Now Princeton in the middle here, but taken away by Shona. Shona right back up. That's Maddie. Maddie along the right sideline into the right corner. It's got Zoe. Zoe at the top of the circle. She sends a reverse, kind of gets stopped in front. Ball still in the circle. Maddie comes away with it. Maddie, loose ball in front. That was Curtis trying to slam it home. Can't control. Curtis sends it back in. No, it's intercepted. Burdette all over that one. Burdette now in the left corner now, trying to push forward. Sends it back to Mallory. Mallory sends it across to Lil. Oh, that one gets by. Now Lily back on defense. Lily and Peyton chasing down a loose ball. Peyton. And Princeton along the left sideline. They can't control out of bounds. Peyton in the far sideline. Faked back going up now. Shona comes away with it. Now, now this is Ryan Burdette on a breakaway here. Up for Maddie. Can't quite get to it.
Keep working, Blue Star.
Princeton from their left side. And Maddie putting pressure on it. Hannah. Peyton takes it away. Peyton along the right sideline. Up back to Maddie into the right corner now. Maddie into the circle for Zoe, I think. And that's a shot that goes wide right. Yeah, that was Zoe. Princeton now with about 7:30 remaining in the second quarter. They have it at their top.
Good try, Grog.
And Princeton trying to clear it. Now they're along the right side. Mallory on defense. Mallory defending Princeton along the right side. Lily also back. And Princeton just dribbles it out of bounds on their baseline. Lily will take this. Lily's got Mallory on the left side. Goes to Mal. And Mallory trying to clear it. And, ooh, same way. And this is Curtis, can't control the pass. Out of bounds. .48 for Princeton, sends it into the middle. This is Avery. Sloan now on defense. And hits Sloan's foot. Avery still playing it. And Curtis steals it. And trying to control here. And a loose dribble. Now, ooh, Ryan Burdett will take this. She'll dribble through everyone. Now, lots of traffic there. Still Ryan Burdett. Got Sloan in front. Sloan's got Reagan. Sloan to Reagan now. Reagan into the circle, one-on-one here. Across for a post. And that was Chloe in there. Gets tangled up with the goalie. And this is a Blue Star corner. And this will go off with about 5:40 remaining. I got Reagan inserting. Hannah, Chloe, Burdett, Sloan on the line. Curtis a few steps back. This one goes to Hannah. Hannah, big shot. Oh, just wide right. Princeton starts it off to their left side. And a bouncing ball there for Peyton, picks it up. She sends it back in. Burdett now with the loose ball. She's heading into the circle. She sends it in. And it's stopped in front. Chloe picks it up. Chloe dribbling into the circle. Chloe, this is Burdett in front now. She tries to send it in. Stopped in front. And cleared off to the left side by Princeton. And Coach Jen wanting him to move faster on the restart. And this is a loose ball here for Shona on the left side. Shona pushing through, trying to keep it in front, keep it in play. She does, sends it in. And a loose ball picked up by Princeton. Princeton now along the right side. Mallory steps in front of that. And same way, hit Mallory's foot. Princeton, big ball, but it goes right out of play. So this is Blue Star ball. Mallory picked that up. Mallory. Back over to Kaylin. Kaylin to Peyton. Peyton sends it up. Princeton sends it back. Kaylin picks it up. And Princeton gets in front of that one. Princeton really can't control it. Sydney now in the game. Sydney over to Hannah. Hannah dribbles it out. Princeton along the left sideline here. And loose ball here for Peyton. And Curtis will chase down a loose ball. Lila trying to send it up. Lila back and forth now. Still Lila working hard here. Lila trying to get it to Sloan. Princeton steps in front of it, but it's still a whistle for Blue Star. Sloan all the way up for Reagan. Reagan into the circle now. That's kicked out by the goalie. Burdett now over to Sydney. Sydney's sending it into the circle. That's Zoe, and that's Chloe in front. And a corner off of Princeton foot. So this corner will come with about 2 minutes remaining. This is Burdett will take the ball. She'll insert Kaylin, the near shooter, Sydney up top. And this is going to Sydney up top. Sends it in, blocked in front. Sydney takes it back. Sydney pulling right now. She sends another shot in. Didn't quite get all of it. Loose ball in front and dribbles out of bounds. And Princeton coming out. Princeton going right. Lila trying to put pressure on it, and Princeton just can't control the pass. And so Lila now along the left sideline into the middle. No one gets it. And a loose ball here all the way for Peyton. And Peyton trying to control it. Same way off of Princeton foot. Peyton to Bella. And Wynn picking up a little now. This is Chloe along the right sideline. Chloe into the circle now. Chloe, baseline run, runs out of, no, still in front now. This is Reagan in front. She sends it back for Lila. Strong shot, save. One more for Burdett. Wide right. No, still in. Still in front. Princeton trying to clear it. Now they do. But Peyton steps in front of it. Peyton sends it right back in. A loose ball there. And Princeton controlling it, trying to carry it out. Princeton deep in their left corner. And they turn it over. Into the middle, another bouncing ball. This is a shot for Sloan, and that's a corner, so Sloan picks up a corner. And this will be the last play of the half here. Burdett will insert Kaylin on line, Sydney at top, Bella up top. Chloe also there, everyone on the line now. Sydney, shot, oh, didn't quite get it. And it goes out of play. All right, so Blue Star picks up another 2 goals, and now it is 4-0 at halftime. We have a 5-minute halftime, as you see 5 minutes on the clock. We'll take a 5-minute break. They'll switch sides as Lila, Maddie, and Audrey bring the masks over to the sideline.
It doesn't matter.
I think we got goals from Chloe, Ryan, Grazi, and Kaylin for the first half. A little doggy cam here. This is a field hockey player attempting to play golf. Whoa! Wild shot.
I'm golfing. Let's go golfing. Let's go golfing. Let's go swimming. Oh, she's having an ad?
I heard something in a lot of countries, internationally, they can't afford to. They don't have enough like good water.
I don't think they did a full 5 minutes, but they reset the clock already.
This is what the WC coach was telling her when she did their feed. So they could switch.
And the referee is telling them to come on in the field. I guess there's supposed to be 2 minutes. So it's now the third quarter. Blue Star 4, Princeton 0. They'll do a little switch sides here. Maddie, the right winger, heading over to the near spot here. Grazzi, the left wing. Leanna looks like the center forward. Hannah, the left mid. Kaylin and Bella in the middle. Shona, Sydney on the left side. It's like a different formation. And this is Grazzi now fighting on the left side. Over to Shona. Shona trying to get it up. And Shona pokes away, sends it in, blocked in front. Princeton now along the left side. Bella, Hannah now steps in front of that. Hannah, and Hannah called for obstruction. Princeton over to Peyton, sends it off a Princeton foot. Still Peyton. Peyton over to Kaylin, gets turned around. Now this is Princeton right at midfield. And bouncing ball goes to Mallory. And Sydney takes it away. Sydney sends it up for Kaylin. Kaylin over to Shona on the left sideline. Shona up the sideline for Grazzi. That goes all the way to Grazzi. Grazzi pulls it back. Grazzi now into the middle, sends it in. And that's in the front for Leanna. Back to Grazzi, trying to chase down a loose ball. Grazzi pulls it back. Reverse into the circle. Leanna, Sydney's in front. Hannah's in front. Oh, Sydney's out front. Sydney's out in front. That's Maddie in the circle. So Sydney now along the left side. Sends it in for Leanna. Maddie's in front. This ball is right in front of the goalie. Poked away to the right side. I think that was Maddie who poked it just wide right. Maddie, Leanne, Grazzi in front. Princeton across to the right side. And Shona, they can't control their own pass. Turn it over. And Shona will give way to Sydney's. Shona makes her way down to the left corner. Kaylin along the right side into the middle. Loose ball there for Maddie. Maddie, can she get a shot off? Across the middle, that's kicked out. Not strong enough. Maddie over to Bella. And that's a turnover by Blue Star. Princeton from their top left. And we'll have a big hit over to the right side. Sydney steps in front of that. Loose dribble for Sid. Sydney takes it back. Sydney trying to do a little crossover. Now Kaylin from the white line, right in the middle here for Leanna. Maddie's in front, and Princeton will carry it out. Same way, a lot of stick clacking there. Hannah now along the right side. Hannah goes back to Bella, back to Hannah. And that's a bouncing ball. Princeton now deep in their corner. Black ball off of Hannah. So Princeton deep in their back left corner. Maddie in front there guarding the line. And a ball, bouncing ball in for Peyton controlling it. And now Kaylin at the top of the circle. Kaylin pulling left. Stops, pulls it back for Sydney. Sydney can't control. And a loose ball for Hannah. Hannah sends it into the middle, bouncing ball. And Princeton knocks it out. Leanna and Maddie trying to corral that bouncing ball. This is...
Yeah, we saw it. You guys see that nimble move there?
Peyton to Bella. Bella into the middle for Maddie. Maddie and Grazie. And another infraction on Blue Star. Blue Star Princeton coming out. Princeton to the right side. And out of play, Sydney will take it. Sydney to Shona, and they turns it over. And Princeton now, Bella coming back. Princeton's got to pull it back. They send it up into the middle. Over to the right side. Couple good passes by Princeton now. They're along the right sideline. And Mallory coming, hustling back on defense. Whoa, wind. Now Princeton now into the circle, pulling right. And they just run out of bounds. Mallory from the top. Bella on the move. This one goes across to Peyton, too strong. Coming up on 6 minutes in the third quarter, halfway through the third quarter. And now Princeton on the attack. Into the circle, bouncing ball. Send it out. This one is Sloan, and it's a loose ball in midfield. Still Blue Star ball. Lila sending it up for Reagan. Reagan now along left side. Chloe streaking down in the middle now in the circle. And this is Sloan dribbling it into the circle. Shot goes wide left. Princeton along the top right. And Princeton turns it over. This is Sydney along the left sideline. Dribbles it in. In for Chloe, loose ball. Princeton sends it out. No, it's still in. Layla. Back to Sydney, sends it in. No, no goal. Oh, it is a goal. So Sydney, there might have been a tip because I think Sydney shot it from outside the circle, right? We're not sure. That was pretty close. It's either a Sydney goal and we got away with shooting it from outside the circle, or someone tipped it in. What's wrong with this thing? What's wrong with this thing? Got 3:40 remaining. And about, huh? She was in the circle? Okay, my bad. So now Princeton on their break, and they're going to run out of real estate. Okay, so Bridget with the instant replay says Sydney was in the circle as she shot that one in. So it was a sweep. So Zoe fighting for it. Lila fighting for it. Still Princeton ball. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Sydney across for Burdett. Burdett wide open space there. It's got Chloe in front. Burdett trying to dribble through. Still got Chloe there, trying to get it to Chloe. Here we go. Now do get it to Chloe. Chloe's got Reagan in front. Chloe down the right side, trying to cross it and just out of play. So Zoe, Reagan, and Chloe now up front. Lily, Ryan, CR, and Lila in the mid. Peyton, Sydney, and Mallory in the back. This is Reagan over to Zoe. Zoe into the circle. Goldie has to kick that one out. The next one goes all the way back for Mallory. Mallory back up for Sydney on the left side. Sydney now attacking the circle. Lila sweeps it into the middle and swept right back out by Princeton, but nice step there by Peyton. Peyton over to the right side. Now Lily now into the circle. She swipes it in. That's a corner that Lily picks up with a nice sweep into the Princeton defender's foot. And Burdett will be the inserter here. Sydney, Kaylin, Chloe, and Reagan on the line. Zoe also on the line. She'll crash the post. Ryan to Sydney. Sydney sends it in, stopped in front. Right back to Sydney though. Sends it in again. Now it's off her foot. Layla, she has a shot. Hits the goalie's mask. And Lily now lining up a reverse, just wide right. Lily's been working on that, so able to get into the game. Nicely done. Princeton with 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's still 5-0. Chloe almost steps in front of that flat pass. Zoe now. Still Blue Star ball. Chloe. No, it didn't go 5. So that's the horn for the end of the third quarter. And Blue Star scored 1 in that quarter with the Sydney shot just inside the line upon further review. Should be a 2-minute break here. See if you can't find any dog. There's a little, looks like a little French bulldog. Oh, we got a black lab over there. And this is Jersey Intensity warming up behind us. In front of one of the long jump or pole vault pits. Long jump and high, I guess, triple jump. That's pole vault. All right. The ref is whistling to get teams out onto the field.
They still send me the schedule.
Let's see who we get here now for Blue Star. Audrey still in goal. Not a lot of action for Audrey today. It's probably a good thing. Lila running to the right back position. Sydney right mid. Maddie right wing. Leanna the center forward. And Grazie the left winger. Lily now the attacking center mid. Ryan Burdett the defending center mid. And this is now over to Sydney. Over to Lily, one touch, trying to get it up for Maddie. It's Lily wins it back. Lily in the middle here. Lily pulls it back over to Sydney. Oh, just too strong. Nice idea. Maddie's got the right sideline. Lily and Leanna and Sydney. This is controlled by Lila. Back over to the middle for Kaylin. Kaylin across over to Hannah. Hannah up for Ryan Burdett. Ryan Burdett controlling it over to the left side for Bella, I believe. Bella now dribbling it into the circle. Gets sent back out. Hannah will chase it down. Hannah sending it back into the circle. This is Grazie. Grazie over for Leanna right in front. Maddie right there. Sydney chases it down. Still in the circle. Sydney is off a block. This is Princeton coming. So Blue Star coming in. Sydney will take this. Sydney dribbling at 5. Sends it in. Into the circle. Leanna. Leanna. Sydney. That's off of Leanna foot, I believe. Princeton. And this is Bella Nunez, who is the left mid. Hannah, the left back. And a whistle. They're going to restart this along the right sideline for Princeton. Princeton sending it across the middle here. Maddie putting pressure on. And going to scrum there. Hannah wins that. Hannah sends it back to Kaylin, across to Lila. Lila's got Sydney. Sydney too strong for Sydney. Coach Jen saying, keep an eye on the split. Lily steps in front of that. Lily, still Lil, over to Maddie. Can't quite connect. And the ball trickles out of play here. Maddie, Leanna, Grazie here in front of me. And Grazie spying that flat pass. It sends it all the way back. Maddie now fighting for it. Loose ball there for Sydney. Nice. Sydney wins that one. Sydney up front. She's got Grazie there. Grazie! And Grazie with a shot.
Good job, Graz. Nice try.
And they're saying off a foot. I didn't see that. But Princeton here. Top left. Cross to the right side. They do connect. Bella on it. That hit Bella's foot. Princeton still on the right sideline. Trying to send it up the sideline. They do. And Kaylin with a nice step. Loose ball in midfield. And Kaylin will chase out another loose ball. Oh no, Princeton got it. Audrey. And that's a stroke. And they're going to call, I believe, a foul on Kaylin on that shot, like a breakaway type foul. And so this will be a stroke. And now Audrey looking at her tags, looking at her legs. I think that was on Kaylin. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I thought it was on Kaylin, but it's actually, I think the ball is stuck in Audrey's pads.
Because that's like when you bend your leg and it shoots in the
Okay, this is Avery who will take the stroke for Princeton. 7:10 remaining in this game. Avery and Audrey with a nice save going to her right side. Nicely done, Audrey. Both hands moving, feet moving, and knocks it down.
I haven't seen her in a while. She had the same thing in her knee that Nico had.
All right, and Coach Jen telling Blue Star to get organized quicker.
That's why it was the same thing Nico had.
And here's Kaylin now looking at her options. Lily trying to cut. This goes to Lila. Lila into the middle there for Shona. Shona upfield for nobody. Lily giving chase now. Bella on it now. Bella trying to win that. And this is Princeton ball. Princeton along the right side. Going what? Another whistle. And we get a card here. And looks like Zoe gets carded. I didn't even see what she did, but she's now on penalty chair. Leanna fighting for it, dribbles right out of bounds. 5:40 remaining in the game. 5-0. Blue Star. It's been all Blue Star. And Princeton now. Maddie putting pressure on it. And now Lily in there trying to put pressure on. And just out of bounds. This will be white ball. And Sydney goes right in. And a green card for who? And a corner. And I don't know.
Good job, Sid. Way to take it right away.
What did she do? She's maybe mouthing off?
No, I think she just didn't give
Room? Oh, the 2-5 twice in a row kind of thing. All right, it's a corner.
That's why he did it, because she was right up on Sydney.
I think this is Leanna, the inserter. Kaylin's up top. Sydney, the nearest shooter. This goes to Kaylin. Kaylin over to Sid. Sid sweeps it in front now. Kaylin, one more shot, save. One more, Lily trying to keep it in. Lily does keep it in. Hannah. Hannah, reverse. Hannah takes care of business. 4:25 in the fourth quarter remaining. Hannah sweeps it in for 6-0 Blue Star. And the restart will happen with about 4 minutes remaining. A few substitutions here for Princeton. Zoe's still in the chair. Oh, Zoe's back in. And Leanna. And this goes to Bella, over to Zoe. Zoe over to Maddie now. Maddie trying to send it in. And taking away Princeton. And Hannah steps in front of that. Hannah over to Bella. Princeton trying to chase down a loose ball. Oh, can't clear. Bella sends it in. This is sent back out. Princeton now along the right side. And Kaylin along the left sideline for Zoe. Zoe's got 2 in front here, 3 in front. Zoe trying to send it into the middle. Sydney now steps in front of that. Sydney into the circle. We got 4 in the circle. Sydney trying to control it and just kind of loosey-goosey. Princeton ball coming out.
Is that the official call?
Loosey-goosey. That hit Bella's foot. Still Princeton ball. Princeton big sweep up, but Bella steps in front of that. Bella up for Leanna. Leanna's got Maddie. Trying to get it to Maddie. Now Lily picks it up. And nope, Princeton takes it back. Sydney now into the circle. Big shot. What? Right, stopped in front. Lily trying to keep it in front. And loose ball for Sydney. Sydney's going to line up a reverse. Here it comes. It's off the post. Shona trying to keep it in. And now Princeton. You can see when Sydney's going to loading up for that reverse. Strong shot. It was either kicked out or hit the post.
Keep it up there, girls.
Princeton with less than 2 minutes from the top of their circle. Leanna in front. Zoe over on the left side, and Princeton having trouble with that first pass. They turn it over. Hannah dribbles in. Hannah trying to get it in, and that's taken away by Princeton. Up the right sideline and out of play midfield. Kaylin will take this. Kaylin across over to Lila. Lila over to Sydney. Eventually, here we go. Sydney. And into open space for Maddie. Bouncing ball for Maddie. Maddie trying to win it. Maddie does win it. Maddie now into the circle. Gets poked away though. Gets it back. Maddie. Oh. Princeton ball coming out. Sydney steps in front of that. Sydney pulling right now. Got a couple people in front. In front there for Leanna. Can't quite get it. Right idea. Nice look. Bouncing ball. Tough one to handle. .30 seconds remaining. And it actually looks like Princeton's trying to kill time. I think they're just low morale here from Princeton. And Bella steals that into the circle for Zoe. Zoe's got Maddie and Lily and Leanna all in front. Can't quite control. This is Sydney. Chases down into the circle. Bouncing ball off Princeton foot. And I don't think they're not gonna shoot this. No difference. They are gonna play this. All right, sometimes they don't play it. Everyone up on the line. I can't see who's inserting. Might be Leanna. Hannah up front, up top. This goes to Kaylin. Kaylin shot. Save. Loose ball in front. Shot again. Bella up high. And I think that was Bella. And that'll be the end of the game. And so Bella gets on the board. 6-0 or 7-0? Was it 6 or 7? Yeah, I think Bella was the last goal. Who got this 6th goal? I really can't remember. We have a little break now till 2 p.m. and we will grab some lunch. I have a feeling we're going to go to Pliables. And then we'll be back for the 2 o'clock game against New Heights. Thanks for watching.